Hello and welcome to TNV Academy. In this session, we are going to explore an essential element of corporate ethics and compliance. Training programs for anti-bribery awareness. You will learn why such training is critical, what components to include, how to design and deliver it effectively, and how to evaluate its impact. This masterclass is ideal for compliance officers, HR professionals, ethics trainers, and leadership teams. So let's get started. Introduction to anti-bribery training. Anti-bribery training refers to structured learning sessions designed to help employees, contractors, and business partners understand bribery risk and how to avoid them. The goal is not just to comply with laws like the FCPA, UK Bribery Act, or ISO 37001, but to embed a culture of integrity. Training helps individuals recognize red flags, respond to suspicious requests, and report unethical conduct safely. Why anti-bribery awareness training is crucial. Organizations face increasingly scrutiny from regulators, stakeholders, and the public. Failure to prevent bribery can lead to heavy penalties and legal consequences. Loss of reputation, contract cancellations, and business restrictions globally. Training equips employees with the tools to act ethically, making them the first line of defense in anti-bribery efforts. Target audiences for anti-bribery training. Anti-bribery training must be role-specific. One-size-fits-all approaches are often ineffective. Tailored training should be provided to top management on policy oversight and leadership tone. Employees in high-risk roles, procurement, sales, logistics, etc. New hires as part of onboarding third parties and suppliers, especially in emerging markets. Board of Directors for governance and legal accountability. Each group has different exposure and decision-making authority, so their training needs will vary. Training formats: online versus in-person. Organizations can choose from different delivery methods. Online training, scalable, cost-effective, can be customized with scenarios, easily trackable with LMS, that is Learning Management System. In-person training, more interactive and engaging, ideal for case studies, role plays, and question and answer sessions. Builds deeper ethical reflection. A blended approach combining both is often the most effective. Core topics in anti-bribery training. Effective training programs should cover definition of bribery, including facilitation payments and kickbacks. Relevant laws and standards like ISO 37001, FCPA, UK Bribery Act. Organizational anti-bribery policy. Structure, scope, consequences. Risk areas: procurement, gift, hospitality, donations, sponsorships. Third-party risk, including agents and intermediaries. Reporting procedures: how to raise concerns confidentially. Retaliation protection: safeguarding whistleblowers. Case studies and real-life examples. Practical application: using real-life scenarios. One of the most powerful ways to engage learners is by using case studies and scenarios. These can be based on actual company experiences, with names redacted. Public bribery cases like Siemens, Rolls-Royce, Walmart. Custom-built dilemmas relevant to industry and geography. Scenarios help learners think critically and apply concepts in real-world situations. Designing an anti-bribery training program. Steps to create a successful program. Conduct a training needs analysis. Assess risk areas and staff exposure. Define learning objectives. What should learners know, do, and feed? Choose content delivery format. Video, LMS, classroom, gamification. Develop role-based modules. Ensure relevance and engagement. Pilot the program. Test with a small group. Roll out organization wide in phases or all at once. Gather feedback and improve. Always iterate. Frequency and recurrence of training. Anti-bribery training should not be a one-time event. It should be mandatory for all employees annually. Reinforced during onboarding. repeated after a bribery incident, updated when laws, policies, or risk assessments change. Regularity keeps awareness alive and ensures compliance with legal expectations. Training for third parties. Bribery often occurs through third parties like agents, distributors, and suppliers. Their training should cover the organization's code of conduct, contractual obligations related to anti-bribery, penalties for non-compliance, and how to report misconduct. Training can be included in supplier onboarding or annual reviews. Cultural and regional considerations. Bribery risk varies across regions. In some cultures, gift giving or facilitation payments are considered normal. Training must address cultural norms respectfully, clearly explain legal implications, and emphasize that when in doubt, don't act. Local examples and native language versions improve effectiveness. Monitoring participation and completion. Compliance teams must track who completed the training, when they completed it, and what their scores were. Automated systems or learning platforms like LMS make it easier to report to regulators and internal auditors. Completion should be linked to employee performance reviews or compliance KPIs. Evaluating the effectiveness of training. You should not only track participation, but also measure impact. Methods include knowledge assessments or quizzes, post-training feedback surveys, on-the-job observations, incident reporting trends. If training is effective, employees should recognize red flags, know how to react, and be confident in reporting. Refreshers and reinforcements. Repetition is the key to retention. Use methods like micro-learning modules, monthly email reminders, intranet posters or videos, scenario of the month discussions. These help reinforce core values regularly. Training during mergers and acquisitions. When two companies merge, one may not have an anti-bribery culture. In such cases, conduct a culture audit, deliver accelerated training sessions, update all training materials to reflect the new organization's policy. This helps unify expectations and control. ISO 37001 and training requirements. The ISO 37001 standard requires that organizations train all personnel on anti-bribery measures, tailor training to level and function, maintain training records, and review and improve the training program regularly. Aligning with ISO helps build global credibility. Using gamification in training. Modern learners prefer interactive and engaging formats. Gamification elements include quizzes with leaderboards, point systems for correct answers, scenario games with decision trees. These improve motivation and retention. Challenges in anti-bribery training. Common challenges include low employee interest, language barriers, training fatigue, lack of follow-up from management. Solutions involve leadership support, personalization, and continuous improvement. Success stories and benchmarks. Several global companies have transformed their compliance culture through effective training. Unilever rolled out ethics e-learning in over 20 languages. GE launched mobile training with real-time decisions. Microsoft uses AI tools to customize content by role and geography. Their success shows training is not a checkbox, it is a business enabler. To summarize this, we can say that anti-bribery training is not just about legal compliance. It is about creating a culture of integrity, building trust, and protecting the organization. Make training regular, relevant, and role-based. Measure its success and adapt it continuously. Thank you for joining us at the NV Academy. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Drop your questions or experiences about anti-bribery training in the comments, and we will see you in the next episode. Stay ethical, stay compliant, stay aware.